Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive.
Always exciting to jump into a new topic.
And today we're looking at AB6 product recovery systems,
Yeah, these systems are really making waves.
especially in industries like food and beverage, cosmetics, chemicals,
Yeah,
places where minimizing waste is key.
absolutely. Even saving a small amount of product to make a huge difference for a company's bottom line.
And that's where this AB6 system comes in, right?
Right, and at the heart of it is this idea of pigging.
Pigging. Okay, so I'm picturing like farm animals running through pipes.
Uh-huh. No, not quite.
I figured as much.
It's actually about sending a tool, they call it a pig, through the pipes to recover leftover product.
So like a squeegee for your production line.
Exactly, a very efficient one.
So we've got pigging. What makes the AB6 system stand out from other pigging solutions out there?
Well, one thing that really jumps out is the AB6 pusher and its rigid body design.
Most pigs aren't rigid.
A lot of them are flexible, but that can make navigating bends and obstacles tricky.
Ah, that makes sense. Like trying to push a rope versus a rod through a winding tube.
Exactly. The rod is going to be a lot more effective.
Got it. And I see they mentioned encapsulated magnets in the AB6 pusher. What's the deal with those?
Well, those are crucial for tracking the pig as it moves through the pipes.
Makes sense, especially if you can't see through the pipes.
Right. And the fact they're fully encapsulated, that's really smart.
How so?
It protects the magnets from wear and tear, so you get reliable detection throughout the entire system.
And I'm assuming it prevents any contamination issues too?
Exactly. So you've got a tough, trackable pig.
Yeah.
What else is part of this AB6 system?
Let's see, we've got launchers and receivers. I'm guessing those are for deploying and retrieving the pig.
You got the launchers send the pig on its way, and the receivers catch it at the end of the line.
Smart. And are there different types of launchers and receivers?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They've got manual, semi-automatic, and fully automated options.
So companies can choose what fits their needs and their budget.
Exactly. It's all about flexibility.
Then there are these pigging valves. The materials mentioned single seat, double seal. Sounds pretty technical.
It can get a bit jargony, but the important thing to remember is that these valves are all designed to let the pig pass through smoothly.
While keeping everything hygienic and preventing leaks.
Exactly. They're critical for preventing contamination and product loss during the process.
So the valves are all about hygiene and no leaks.
Oh.
What about these switching stations I'm seeing? What are those all about?
Think of switching stations like traffic control for your product flow.
Okay.
They let you redirect product between different tanks, which adds a whole other layer of efficiency.
So it's like having a network of pipes instead of just a single line.
Precisely. And of course, you need a way to manage all of this.
Which is where the control box comes in, right?
Exactly. The control box is your command center. It lets you monitor the pig's location, control the flow rate, even program different pigging cycles.
So it's all about precision and automation.
Absolutely makes everything much easier to manage.
Now, so far we've been talking about pipes, but I know hoses are also super important in a lot of industries.
And notoriously difficult to clean.
Exactly. So how does AB6 tackle that?
Well, they've got a specialized system called AB6 Flex, designed specifically for pigging hoses.
And what makes it so special?
It's incredibly efficient, especially for cleaning out viscous products like lotions, creams, jams, things that tend to stick.
I can imagine that being a nightmare to clean with traditional methods.
It can be, but with AB6 Flex, they're saying you can clean a hose in under 5 minutes.
Wait, 5 minutes? That's insane compared to what I've seen.
It's a huge time saver. And on top of that, it's way more sustainable.
Oh, so?
You use drastically less water and energy, which is good for the environment and your bottom line.
So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
And they're emphasizing the ergonomic design too. Why is that so important?
Well, traditional hose cleaning can be really tough on your body, lots of awkward positions and heavy lifting.
Yeah, I like to see that.
But AB6 Flex is designed to be much easier and safer to use, so you reduce the risk of injuries.
That's a huge plus. So we've got this amazing tech, but I'm guessing the piping design itself also plays a big role in making sure everything runs smoothly.
Absolutely. The materials really stress the importance of proper piping design. They even have a section on product recovery, do's and don'ts.
Like what kind of things?
Well, for example, they say using seamless pipes is crucial
Why is that?
because any welds or joints can create obstacles for the pig.
I see. And the bending radius of the pipes matters too, right? I'm seeing warnings about avoiding sharp bends.
Exactly. Sharp bends can deform the pipe and create bottlenecks that can trap the pig.
Got it. So even the way you install elbows is important.
Exactly. Two 90-degree bends are much better than a single 180-degree bend.
Interesting. So it's all about minimizing the risk of the pipe deforming.
Exactly. Every detail counts when it comes to optimizing the system.
So it seems like attention to detail is key here. Even something as seemingly simple as a sealing joint can cause problems if it's not designed correctly.
Absolutely. Even a small inward creep in the gasket can obstruct the pig's path and bring the whole process to a halt.
So you really need to create a smooth, unobstructed pathway for the pig to do its job.
That's the key. Now, we've talked a lot about the technical side, but let's bring it back to the listener.
Yeah, what does all this mean for their business? What are the real-world benefits?
Well, first and foremost, think about the cost savings. Recovering even a small percentage of product that would have otherwise been lost can add up to big financial gains.
And then there's the increased productivity from those faster changeover times and reduced downtime.
Right, you're able to produce more in less time. And of course, we can't forget about the sustainability aspect.
Less waste-reduced water and chemical consumption. It's a much more eco-friendly way to operate.
Absolutely. And on top of that, you get improved product traceability, which is becoming more and more important these days.
They've given us some really interesting examples of how the AB6 system is being used in different industries. Everything from yogurt and whiskey to toothpaste and even paint.
It's pretty amazing to see the same technology applied to such a diverse range of products and processes.
It really speaks to the universal need for efficiency and waste reduction across all these different manufacturing sectors.
It does. So what stands out to you as the most compelling benefit of the AB6 system?
That's tough. I think for me, it's that combination of increased product yield and reduced environmental impact.
Yeah, it's a win-win for businesses and the planet.
Absolutely. A great example of how technological innovation can drive both profitability and sustainability.
Couldn't agree more.
We've covered a lot of ground, but we're only scratching the surface. We'll be back soon to explore even more of what the AB6 system has to offer, so stay tuned.
Welcome back to our deep dive into AB6 product recovery systems.
All right, so before we went on a break, we were talking about that AB6 flex system for hoses and how amazingly efficient it is.
It is quite impressive.
But I'm still curious about what makes it so much faster and more effective than those traditional hose cleaning methods.
You know, it really all comes down to that physical scraping action we mentioned.
Right.
Instead of just flushing the hose with water or cleaning solutions, the AB6 Flex Pig literally scrapes the inner walls of the hose.
So it's like a power washing versus a gentle rinse.
That's a great way to put it. It removes even the most stubborn residue.
Ah, so that's the secret sauce.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense, especially for those thick, sticky products like jams and lotions that we were talking about.
Exactly. And that physical scraping action is a big part of why it's so much more efficient with water and energy. You simply don't need as much to achieve that same level of cleanliness.
I'm also noticing that they emphasize the ergonomic design of the AB6 Flex system. Why is that so important?
Well, think about it. Traditional hose cleaning can be a real pain, often involving a lot of manual handling and awkward positions.
Yeah.
The AB6 Flex, on the other hand, is designed to be easy on your body, making the process much easier and safer for the operator.
That's a huge benefit, not just for worker well-being, but also for reducing the risk of workplace injuries. It really seems like AB6 has put a lot of thought into how this system is actually used in real-world production environments.
Absolutely. They've clearly considered the needs of both the operators and the production process as a whole.
Okay, so we've covered the AB6 system's components and how they all work together.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious, what kind of impact can these systems have on a company's bottom line?
Well, the potential impact is significant. Think about it. Less waste means more product to sell, faster changeover times, mean higher production capacity, and using less water and energy means lower operating costs. It all adds up to increased profitability.
And it's not just about immediate cost savings, right? Improving your efficiency and sustainability can actually enhance your brand reputation, attract those environmentally conscious customers, and even give you a competitive advantage.
You're absolutely right. In today's world, consumers are increasingly aware of the environmental and social impact of the products they buy. So a company that shows its commitment to sustainability, especially through technologies like the AB6 system, is likely to see those efforts reflected in their bottom line.
So it's not just about doing good for the planet. It's good business sense as well. And speaking of business sense, let's dive into some specific examples of how the AB6 system has been applied in various industries. The materials have some interesting case studies.
Absolutely, they do. For instance, in the dairy industry, the AB6 system has been a real success story for products like yogurt butter and cheese spreads.
I can see that.
Those thick, viscous lines are notorious for product loss without a pigging system.
Yeah, it's easy to see how those seemingly small amounts of leftover product in those lines can quickly add up to major losses over time.
Exactly.
And it's not just about dairy, is it? They've also had success in the wine and spirits industry.
That's right. They highlight the use of the AB6 system in whiskey production.
Interesting.
Which brings up an interesting question. How does the system handle different types of liquids? Whiskey is a lot thinner than yogurt, for instance.
That's a great question. I think the key is in the versatility of the AB6 pusher design.
Ah.
Those flexible lips we talked about can adapt to different pipe diameters and product viscosities, making sure the cleaning is effective across a wide range of applications.
You got it. And they even have specialized pegs for different products and pipe sizes, making the system incredibly adaptable.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Exactly.
I see they also mention applications in the cosmetics industry, toothpaste, shower gel cleanser products with varying viscosities and ingredients.
Right.
It seems like there's an AB6 solution for just about everything.
It really does. And it's not just about food and cosmetics either. They even highlight the system's use in the chemical industry for products like ferric chloride and benzene.
Wow. So we're talking about hazardous materials.
Exactly. And in those cases, minimizing waste and ensuring thorough cleaning is absolutely critical.
It makes sense that the AB6 system would really shine in these types of applications because of its focus on hygiene and cleanability.
That's right. I'm seeing a lot of mentions of specific design features that prevent product from accumulating in crevices and potentially contaminating future batches.
Right. It's all about preventing those tiny amounts from adding up and becoming a bigger issue down the line.
Absolutely. That attention to detail is crucial when you're dealing with sensitive or hazardous materials. It really shows a commitment to quality and safety that goes beyond just efficiency and waste reduction.
So we've seen that the AB6 product recovery system offers a wide range of benefits across many industries, from increasing product yield and reducing waste to improving hygiene and promoting sustainability. It's a truly comprehensive solution that addresses many of the challenges modern manufacturing operations face.
It really is a testament to how smart engineering and innovative design can create real-world solutions with a tangible impact on both profitability and environmental responsibility.
It's exciting to see these types of technologies being developed and implemented. It makes me hopeful that we can find ways to produce the goods we need while minimizing our impact on the planet.
I share your optimism. And what's especially encouraging is that the AB6 system isn't just some theoretical concept. It's a proven technology with real-world success stories across many industries.
Right, seeing those real-world examples really brings home the potential of this technology.
Yeah.
It's not just about abstract concepts, it's about real companies achieving real results.
Exactly. And that's what makes this deep dive so compelling. It's not just about learning about a cool new technology. It's about understanding how that technology can be used to solve real problems and create a more sustainable future.
I think we've covered a lot of ground here. We've explored the components of the AB6 system, the science behind pigging, and the wide range of benefits this technology offers. What are your final thoughts as we wrap up this deep dive?
For me, the key takeaway is the incredible versatility and adaptability of the AB6 system. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a modular system that can be tailored to specific needs and applications. That flexibility is what makes it so powerful.
I agree. It's a reminder that innovation isn't always about groundbreaking new discoveries, but often about refining and adapting existing technologies to create solutions that are both practical and impactful.
And at the end of the day, that's what the AB6 system is all about. It's about practical solutions that help companies operate more efficiently, sustainably, and profitably.
Well said. This has been a fascinating journey into the world of product recovery systems. Before we go, let's give our listeners a clear call to action. If they're interested in learning more about AB6 and how it can benefit their specific industry or application, where should they go?
The best place to start is Hyprosia's website, www.hyprosis.com. It's a treasure trove of information, including detailed product specifications, case studies, and contact information.
Perfect. And for those who prefer a more personal touch, you can reach out to Hyprosis directly at sales@hyprosis.com. Their team would be happy to answer any questions and explore how AB6 can revolutionize your operations.